Starting on December 30th to January 1st, La Colonia Morelos in Puebla celebrates Preciosa Sangre de Cristo, Precious Blood of our Saints. It is a 3-day-long celebration that includes a carnival, food, and traditional dances. Los Toritos is for those who dare to enter the arena filled with fireworks. They must run and avoid getting hit. So far, this is my 3rd day, I think. Yeah, it's my 3rd day, and I'm so exhausted. And I think it's because they don't sleep here ever. No, but Friday, Saturday, and Sunday was like a huge event for them because they're over here. They're very religious, like very Catholic and stuff. So they celebrate. I think I'm not sure, to be honest. My mom told me, but I kind of forgot because I didn't understand. It has to do something with like their God and stuff. But it was very interesting because they legit don't sleep, and they have music playing so loud and stuff. So it was kind of very difficult to sleep. I don't know if you guys know, but over here, at least where I live right now, they don't have any hot water. So what I have to do is boil my hot water and like shower with a bucket and stuff, and that's very common for other countries too. But they're running very low on water here, and I don't know why. I'm gonna investigate why they don't have so much water here, but they're having like water issues, especially in this colony that I'm in right now. Life here is really hard, a lot harder than I remember. My parents actually always sent me here since I was little to live here for 2 to 3 months and just see, like, basically live how they lived as well. But I always had income coming from them, so I never really got to experience like how it was to have no money until now. And it is really, really tough. It's tough to experience what I've been like seeing and just trying to take in little by little because it's overwhelming, I would say.
¿Y no la lava? No la lavo, pues es que llevo bien tarde. Hoy la voy a lavar. Que me dedico a vender agua, paso pueblo por pueblo. Ahorita vamos aquí a un pueblito que se llama Abolcingo. Ahí vamos a repartir unos garrafones que me dieron y luego acabar de repartir el pueblo. No, empiezo desde las 6 de la mañana hasta las 8 de la noche termino. Mínimo 80 y máximo 120, 125. Y hay días de calor que te venden 125, 120, 119. Y días como ahorita fríos te vendes 80, 90, 70 mínimo. las personas que les pido agua. Hay muchas que no tienen dinero y me dicen que les deje yo el agua fiada. Fiada, ¿sabes lo que es fiada, no?
¿Le das descuento?
¿Cómo?
¿Le das descuento a los pobres?
No, bueno, a unos pobres sí. A 9 pesos. A los ricos, a 10 pesos.
It's really hot and I don't know, it's tough. Like, I don't think I'd be able to do this every single day of my life. Especially in this weather, it's just too hot. I was wearing a sweater because it was cold actually in the morning, but now it's getting really hot and I still gotta work. There's people actually out in the fields right now cutting sugar cane. I'm trying to go to one of those fields, but it depends if they let me or not. So far they haven't let me, but I'm still trying to get in there. Look at these. By the way, I'm really sick. I'm getting really sick. But yeah, so far it's been interesting, the journey. We started like around 7 in the morning and it's 10:35 and he doesn't finish until like 8 o'clock or something. But I'm here and yeah. So in here in Mexico, they actually eat grasshoppers and I've never had one. My parents always eat them back home, but I'm always too scared. And right now I'm gonna try one. Se come uno muchos.
No, uno, pero de las patas. Quita las patitas para que no te raspen las uñas.
Está bien rico.
¿Oh? No, sí están buenas. Sí, comen los pies también.
Sí.
No, las patitas se las quitas. ¿Viste que raspan la garganta?
So you take off the feet.
¿Se paró tío o qué?
Saben como papas fritas. 3 years ago, these soccer fields were just dirt, but now the new stadiums help kids stay off the streets and provide them with the beautiful sport they call fútbol. ¿Te gusta mucho el fútbol?
Sí.
¿Qué posición juegas?
Delantero central.
Delantero central. ¿Y estás ahorita en un equipo?
Sí. En una Viatencingo llamada Argentina.
¿Y ahorita vienes a entrenar a estos checos o qué? ¿Vienes a entrenar?
Bueno, es que íbamos a entrenar con nuestro profe. Bueno, vino.
No vino. ¿Y cuánto tiempo le dedicas al fútbol?
Como pues casi todo el día.
Todo el día, ¿por eso estudias?
Sí.
It's so interesting what 10 days can do. You know, I breathed in every second for those 10 days and I just try to experience the most that I can experience within that time period. It's crazy the things that we take for granted, especially here in the United States, whether it's hot water or just a simple roof over our heads. And I understand that people here struggle as well, and I'm not trying to say that their struggles is nothing compared to Mexico's, because in Mexico there's people who are wealthy and who have money, and it doesn't matter what part of the world you are, people are always going to struggle. But what I'm saying is someone that comes from, I guess, where I stand financially or whatever, it was an eye-opener. And I know a lot of people my age and things who are in college or who are stable as well, we take things for granted every single day and it's kind of crazy. The thing that really opened my eyes was my little cousin, and he was 6 years old and he had toys, but they weren't like, I guess, the cool toys that we see here. But he still tried to make the best out of those toys, whether if it was like a flying duck or something, or like a dirty a stuffed animal, he still played it as if it was like the best toy ever. And here, you know, you see these little kids asking for the newest iPads or the newest phone, and I understand that it's a different world, but we kind of started taking things for granted. $1 here is 20 pesos in Mexico, which is fantastic for an average tourist to go down to Mexico because they could get things for cheap, like dinner is cheap, food is cheap. You can go to Mexico and have a blast with, you know, minimum dollars because it's going to be a lot in Mexico. But here's where the issue comes. Prices are rising in Mexico, but the wages stay the same, which is sad. You know, my uncle makes $80 a week working more than 40 hours a week. That is ridiculous. He works 12-hour days, and in that day he makes, you know, $10 or something. Like $12 a day he makes working a 12-hour shift, which is $1 an hour. But over there, especially in Puebla, is where the sugarcane is. And what a sugarcane is where the sugar comes from. Well, from Mexico. And I witnessed people working in those fields, like men working in those fields in the blazing hot. Like, I mean, it is so hot in there, and they are chopping up these cañas, the sugar canes, and loading them into a truck with a machete. And I wanted to work in those fields to kind of give you guys the full experience, and sadly I couldn't. I wasn't allowed because I am a woman, and they don't allow women to do hard labor. And I'm not sure how much they make, but from what I heard, they at least make $100 a week, and that is working that tough labor every single day. And I think they get Sundays off. That is ridiculous. That is sad. That is disgusting. And when I heard that, like, my heart broke. And we have the advantage of getting an education, going to college, and getting a good job, or being successful. We have so much resources that could make us successful. And in Mexico, especially in Puebla, they didn't really have that resource that we take for granted, which is sad. And it opened my eyes. It honestly did. And now every single day I barely complain about, like, the little things, about writing an essay or having a test next week or something, because someone in Mexico really wants to further their education, but they don't have the sufficient funds, resources, transportation. They don't have anything to get what I am getting, that I'm complaining about. I hope you guys enjoyed my experience, and maybe it opened your eyes just a little bit, or I hope that it just kind of changes your perspective by just 1%, anything. And I really hope you guys just live life every day, just being grateful and being happy. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and if you guys have any questions or just give me advice, or I don't know, tell me something, definitely do it in the comments down below. Please subscribe. I am going to be making more videos, which I'm super excited about because I have my schedule set. Things are going to get pretty serious this semester. I hope to see you guys very soon, and thank you so much for all the support and love I've been receiving. Bye guys.